You're gonna put that up and you're gonna let everybody else see it.
Well, everybody
But
loves
when
it.
you're confronted by a trans woman, you're gonna hide it.
Everybody loves it.
No,
They
I don't
take
think so.
pictures of it. They post it. 9 out of 10 customers love it.
Yeah, you know what? It's bullshit.
No, what you're spouting is bullshit.
No, it's not. Trans women are women, sir. That sign is bullshit.
I'll tell you what. Just check it out. It ain't bullshit.
I'm telling you right now, as a trans women are women.
Well, I'm telling you, as a man, that's bullshit. It's total bullshit.
Okay.
You know what? Nobody confronts your ass. That's the problem.
Really?
If they'd say,
really?
What the?
You want to bet?
What the fuck is
you know
going
on?
Do you know how many people you've embarrassed at City Hall?
Me, an embarrassment to City Hall.
They have to tolerate that shit.
You're an embarrassment to the city, sir. You are an embarrassment to this city.
I am a pillar in the city.
Everybody knows.
I'm a pillar in this. Now, do that. Do you know why? Every time some bullshit like this happens, my sales go up because people are wanting this side.
Really.
Really.
We're going to show them this side of you, and
you do it. You do it really good. Because guess what?
Hopefully we can wake you up.
You are fucking nuts.
Let's wake you up.
You are
truth,
nuts.
Sir.
You're not a woman. You don't look like a woman. You don't act like a woman.
Really?
You're fucked in the head. What's wrong with you?
I'm fucked in the head.
I am confronting you.
Yes, sir.
That you are an asshole.
And I'm confronting you that just because I walked into your store, you felt the need to take your sign down.
Well, I was thinking I was going to be nice,
what?
But no.
Be nice? Be nice? Putting that sign up is not being nice. Putting that sign up is fucked up.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it on my TV out front.
Good. Go for it.
But you know why?
Let everybody know before they walk in.
Why did they cancel Dr. Seuss? No reason at all.
Nobody canceled Dr. Seuss. There are tons of his books still out there.
But the ones.
But Dr.
Why?
Seuss himself said those books were racist, and he was ashamed of them, and so they took them off.
Let me tell you this.
Took them off because they were wrong.
You are fucked in the head. You're an embarrassment to the community.
I think you need to look in the mirror, sir.
You are an embarrassment.
I think you need to look in the mirror when you say that because you're actually saying that about yourself.
Well, look at yourself, for Christ's sakes.
Really?
For Christ's sakes, who would want to even be close? My God.
Really?
It's horrible.
I don't know why.
You
why
are not.
am I so
you
horrible
are not
to you?
a fucking chick.
Why am I so horrible to
you? Do you still have a dick?
You know what? That is none of your fucking business.
Do you still have a dick?
That is none of your business.
Do, guess what? Check it out.
Would you go to anybody else and ask them about their privates, about their genitalia?
I would.
No.
I would if they are.
Really?
If they're fucking nuts.
Really?
How do you
rude,
fucking live with yourself?
How do I
do
live with myself openly now.
Nobody.
Thankfully.
Do you think there's one person that really thinks that you're a chick?
I know a lot of people that agree with me and that accept me for who I am. And the fact that you're going to be in here with a sign like that is bullshit.
Nobody confronts you. That's the problem.
They do all the time.
Well, then what the fuck's wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Why are you doing this?
Why? Because this is who I am, sir.
Oh, fuck that shit.
This is who I am.
Fuck that shit.
You can't deal with it.
I don't want to deal with it.
You don't want to deal with it.
You got that right.
That doesn't mean that you can put a sign up like that and not get confronted over it. And when you are, and you get upset because I'm upset that you pull this shit.
You make me uncomfortable. Because you're fucking nuts.
Get the fuck away from me.
Then you get out of my store.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you. People are thinking you are fucking nuts.
You know what? That's great. Because I'm living my life the way I want to live it. Trans women are women.
Just don't live it around me.
Trans women are women.
Jesus Christ, man. Get a clue.
Trans women are women.
Get a fucking...
Trans women are women.
Do you know nobody confronts your ass?
Trans women are women.
They're afraid they're going to hurt your fucking
Trans
feelings.
women are women. I'm going to be out here all the time.
You do.
You don't even know
make my sales. You are fucking nuts.
I am out of your store.
You're nuts.
Get the fuck away from me.
No, this is in front of my store.
It doesn't matter. This is the city.
You get away from me.
I asked you to get away from me, sir.
I'm not going to get away. I'm confronting your ass because you're nuts.
That's fine. You're confronting me.
Fucking leave.
I confronted you.
Fucking leave.
I'm out of your store.
Leave.
You leave.
'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You leave. 'You le Let me ask you a question. Do you have a dick?
You don't get to ask that.
I'll bet you do.
You don't get to ask that.
What are you?
You are a fucking idiot.
What are you? Both sides of the medal. Now you were nice looking. You can give them the claim. I don't care. I hope so.
Good.
Because I want to be in your fucking face because nobody confronts your fucking stupid ass. Really? You should, for Christ's sake. You're nuts.
Pretty much every time. Not an idiot getting up in my face talking about shit they know nothing about. Not deciding not to accept somebody for who they are.
Oh,
you will
fuck
not accept
that
anybody.
horseshit. Fuck
you
that
are
horseshit.
a fucking bigot.
Oh no, I'm totally on her side.
Okay.
Like, you're gonna lose my business completely.
All right, I hope so.
Yeah.
Because this is bullshit. Nobody confronts it.
There's nothing wrong with her. She's not doing anything. She's minding her own
Look,
business.
I have a sign in the store that says if you're born with a dick, you're not a chick. And he's got a dick.
I'm not.
How could that possibly
Stop
be any different?
misgendering me.
Why is that a problem for you?
Because I don't like it. It irritates me. It makes me upset. It makes me embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed? You should be embarrassed.
9 out of 10 customers come in and they are on my side of this bullshit. And it's on every day in every fucking TV station around. It's bullshit.
I'm sorry you have to deal with that. You have a wonderful day.
I'm gonna go now.
I hope so.
This is not.
And please don't come back because, first of all, it irritates my ass. It irritates.
You are harassing me now, sir. I want you to step away.
What are you gonna do?
I want you to step
What are
away.
you gonna
I
do?
will call the cops.
Oh, you
I'm
call
trying
them.
to walk
Call them
away.
right now. You call
I
them.
am trying to walk away and you're saying in my face.
Call them right now.
I really don't
I'm
want
gonna
get involved with
confront
that.
your ass.
Fine.
It needs confronting because you're
You
fucking
need
nuts.
to back off.
You're nuts.
You need to back off now.
No, you do. So
You need
back
to
off.
Back off now. I am trying to leave and you are
Why
following
don't you
me.
leave?
Because I'm trying to and you're following
I'm
me.
not gonna follow you past the store.
Okay?
Now remember.
If you follow me
Remember.
past your store, I'm calling the cops.
You go home tonight. If you've got a dick, you're not a chick.
You are fucked up in the head and you need to go see somebody.
You think I'm fucked up? You're nuts.
You are completely
You're
insane.
embarrassing the whole whole fucking
You are
community.
past your store.
You are.
Back up.
This is my space too.
You said you were going to come
This
to
is-
the store. You were past your store.
Yeah, you said you're a chick and you're not. You are not a chick. All right,
You are following me.
Okay.
You are harassing me.
I'm not harassing
Yes,
you.
you are. At this point, you are.
What are
harassing
you
me.
doing to me?
What am I doing to you? I'm trying to leave, and you're
Then
following
leave.
me.
Then leave.
Then leave me the fuck alone.
Then leave.
Go.
No, you go.
I'm trying.
Because
You're not letting
I'm
me.
confronting your ass because nobody does.
I'm trying to go. You're not letting me.
I'm letting you. Am I letting this asshole go?
Hey, I'm gonna take a few more steps. Are you gonna keep following me? Or are you just gonna check my ass out?
You check tonight. If you got a dick, you're not
Stop
a chick.
staring at my ass.
He goes stairs. Yeah.
Oh, Emma.
Fuck your feelings, there you go. So you got people who want to buy stuff.
Oh, good, good. I love it.
Dude, you served this country, so we're here to serve you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, obviously, you've gotten a lot of attention recently. How's the response been?
Well, the first day I was scared because I thought, shit, I didn't know I was being filmed. I didn't know this was going to go on nothing. And then that night I got a couple calls from people, you know, negative. Mm-hmm. And so the next day, my phone has been ringing off the hook. I've got 2,500 calls. I haven't answered them all. 99.9% has said that they're with me. All from all over the world.
Then those are folks who saw this video that went
They
kind of
saw
viral on the
it
internet.
went viral. It exploded.
How did that video take place? How did it end up that person was in
He
your
brought
store?
his wife in. He's our city councilman. He brought his wife in. I didn't know it. They kind of came separate. And he wanted to provoke me over my sign that I have up. And when I recognized him, I said, "Oh, I know you. You're our city councilman." And he said, "No, I'm your city councilwoman." And that just pushed my button, man. I mean, I just went in because I knew who he was. I knew what he had been doing. And so we started bantering back and forth. And then it kind of slowly moved out front where it really got crazy. But I would have held back maybe if I know I was being taped. And then they put it on the internet. And Jesus, my phone started. It's kind of like the shot that was heard around the world.
Well, you mentioned something in one of the videos I saw that you were actually taking the sign in question, were putting it aside when that
here's
person
what
came
happened.
in.
When I recognized who he was, I knew he'd come to look for the sign. And, you know, I'm not the kind of guy that wants to just fucking hurt your feelings and shit. So I took it and set it down. So he said, "Oh, you're taking the sign down." And I said, "No, I'm putting it back up." And so it was on from there. And, you know, he wouldn't leave. He's out there screaming at the top of his lungs. And God, he looked like, you know, he's a giant dude. I'm standing here going, David and Goliath.
So that was how long ago?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. Now, this morning you have a huge community turnout here.
Right.
Why is that?
I'm just saying what everybody's thinking. I took that right off of South Park. The school teacher, Garrison, got fired, and he comes out and he starts saying stuff, and he says, "I'm not sorry." He says, "I'm just saying what people are thinking," and that's exactly what happened. Exactly. So it just mushroomed. It just blew up. I mean, just went worldwide.
All the people that turned out this morning, that was because there was a protest planned? Is
Yeah,
that right?
exactly. They were supposed to come down and they were supposed to bring some Antifa or whatever the hell it is, and other people were coming down. Well, that first night I thought, Jesus, I'm in deep doo-doo here. But then for the last 2 days, I mean, I've had tons of people come in, tons support me. You know, I had a guy yesterday said he was coming with 100 motorcycles. So from people are driving from Portland just for today because, you know, I think I touched a nerve on the people that really haven't said anything, and they've just kind of been sitting back, going along, taking the bullshit because they didn't really want to be. People don't like confrontation. I don't, and maybe it's easier to go along with the flow. But Jesus, at some point, but he came in, he confronted me. We were doing battle in here, and
when you say battle, you're saying verbal.
verbal,
right?
and you know, I knew once I caught on right away what they were here for, because he'd heard about the sign. And it's funny. It isn't even, it's nothing. I was mad because they banned Dr. Seuss's books. So I coupled Dr. Seuss with this dick story. And I said, this is his new book, just released, just because they banned these other two. I mean, it really isn't. But I made up a story. Well, his nephew found it in the attic. So anyway, it was all, and people loved it. They were laughing. They take pictures. They send it all over everywhere. And then he found out about it. So he's coming in to tell me that this is making his feelings hurt. so we hurt his feelings.
Fair enough. I noticed you're wearing body armor. Is that just out of an abundance of caution, or have you had
abundance of caution?
Any threats?
No. Well, online they said something about torching the building or you know, that stuff. So a guy brought me in this just for a little added protection, and said just in case, because I had no idea what was going to happen this morning. But my God, this support is just insanity.
And the protest that was publicized has now been said to be canceled?
I think that's what's happened, and maybe we'll have some local people. Oh, thank you.
No change.
You bet. Thanks.
Sorry.
So, I just kind of prepared for the worst and hope that it all worked out. But Jesus, worldwide support from, I haven't only answered about 10% of the 2,500 calls I got, but every one of them is just, hey, we're with you. I got a call from Dubai 2 nights ago at 10 o'clock. They said, we're watching your video and we're loving it.
Interesting.
So, the first night, I got a couple bad calls. So in the morning, my phone starts ringing at 7, and I'm thinking, and it just kept ringing and ringing. I thought, boy, somebody's really pissed at me, and they're trying to get me to answer the phone. So I waited a whole hour. I went and looked, and Jesus, it was 20 different numbers from all over the world, and I thought, well, this is going to be really good or really bad. And so the first one I went to, it was good. And then I went to Michigan, and it was good. And I went to North Carolina, and it was good. So I just, so then I started to answer the phone. My God, it's been ringing every 3 minutes. So my first intention was to get back to all of them and thank them. Shit, I started to list it, and I quit at 200. So at some point, I'm going to somehow thank them all. Because my God, I had no idea what was going to happen here. I really didn't. I've been doing this for 25 years. I've never encountered this bullshit. I deal with 20 different people from all over the world every day. I mean, I've had every species you could think of, and I treat them all the same because they're just people. I don't give a shit. If they're buying from me, I love it. And I want them to have a good time and fun. And so this never, ever came up. I'm sure there's been other transsexuals in here. But I've had them and gay people call me today and tell me they're behind me. They don't like this kind of bullshit coming from what they are because it tarnishes what they're trying to do. So I've had women's group call me. 2 or 3, and concerned over. I've had people call me about what they're teaching in schools. And so I think I don't know what it was. It was a spark. And there was a lot of fumes there. But I mean, I'm totally, I can't even, it's like having a hit record when you've never had anything. And it just went whoosh.
Well, your store was kind of known as a bit of a tourist attraction before this event, right?
Yeah, because, I'm really the only thing in Aberdeen. And Kurt's the other thing, and I got half of my store's Kurt because I set up a Kurt Cobain because I kept having Kurt's 25% of my business. And so, because nobody else is doing anything. And so out of just caring, people coming in want to know something. So I came up with a map 18 years ago that I would just hand out to people before I did any of this. And told them, here's what I know. Here's where he lived. Here's where he went to school. But that kind of
That's
thing.
interesting. Do you find any difference in the response to this controversy between your Star Wars crowd and your Kurt crowd?
I don't think there's many Kurt crowd calling me. They may, but it's just hey, is this a Star Wars guy? They go into just wonderful. Thank you. We appreciate it. We're behind you, and
You have a lot of people all over the country that are supporting you.
all over the world.
And I'm going to share with, especially my folks in Texas.
Yeah. Oh God, I love it.
Thank you.
So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Thank you.